Welcome inside the Gallogly Event Center as the UCCS women open up the 22-23 season by welcoming in Cameron University Aggies. Hello, everyone. I'm Jason Carter. Thank you so much for joining us as UCCS coming off a great end to the second half of last season where they won a ton of games and worked their way into the RMAC tournament. Meanwhile, Cameron had their best season in 20 years as they won 17 games last year, but a lot of new faces, especially for the Aggies. As we take a look at these starting lineups, first four visiting Cameron University. They're going to go with Kaylin Lay, Katie King, Elena Wilson, Corey Allensworth, and Carly Miller. Katie King was the third leading scorer for the Aggies last year at just under 11 points per game, and she is now their top returner this year. Meanwhile, for the Mountain Lions, they are going to have some new faces in their starting lineup, beginning with Sydney Nillis, a transfer from Newman University. Colorado Springs native Amaya Moore Allen out of Harrison High School. Spent last year at Trinity Valley, one of the top junior college women's programs in the entire country. She'll start at the other guard position. Mason White, one of the big returners. Sophia Bela and Agar Ferris are the other starters for the Mountain Lions, who will be in the home whites with the gold letters and black numbers, while the Aggies are in all black uniforms trimmed in gold. These two teams met in the first weekend of last year at Cameron, and the Aggies did come away with a big victory. Like I mentioned, the Aggies coming off their most wins in 20 years last year after they went 17-11. The Mountain Lions went 13-16, 11-11 in the RMAC opening, tip won by the Mountain Lions. Abela running the point for UCCS. In the corner, looking down low, and good defense from the Aggies as fronting that pass was Wilson. She knocks it out of bounds and creates a turnover. As they say, it went off the hands of the Mountain Lions last. So first possession of the year for the Aggies. Kick it out wide open. Three-pointer is good from Carly Miller. Into the corner, King, great feed to a cutter, and going to the free throw line will be Elena Wilson. Moore Allen with the foul there for UCCS. First free throw is no good, so one more coming for Wilson. Second one hits every part of the rim and falls in. So a 4-point lead early on for the Aggies. Cut into the lane, shot off glass, no good. Tough runner there from Abela. And Cameron quickly the other direction. Good cut down low, and they're going to say King traveled. Took too many steps before she put the ball on the ground, so turnover on Cameron. Nillis brings the ball up. Will start the offense, works her way over to the far side of the court, looking for a cutter, doesn't have it. Over to Allen. Allen into the lane, runner, scoop, no good, but Allen, it looks like we'll head to the free throw line. That foul is on Kaylin Lay, and Allen will indeed have a couple of free throws. As I mentioned, Allen out of Harrison High School right here in Colorado Springs. Led the all of Colorado in scoring her senior season before spending a year at Trinity Valley. That free throw is wide right. Second free throw also off the mark, so the Mountain Lions still looking for their first points of the season. We're a minute and a half into this ball game. Lay into the lane, looking for some help. Good feed down low to a cutting Wilson, who finishes with two more. There we go. First bucket of the year goes to Sophia Bela. She hits the spin move in the lane. Mountain Lions with a full court press. That went off the foot of White, but no kickball called, so it stays with the Aggies. 10 seconds have ticked off the shot clock. Long three is blocked by the Mountain Lions. Great job by Nillis. Seven on the shot clock. Good defense here from UCCS. Jumper in the lane, no good. Coming down with it is Ferris, and she'll push it the other direction. Looking for a lead, gets it to White. Went off of her foot, but they're going to call a foul on the Aggies. That one will also go on Lay, so that's her second foul here very early on. And we'll see our first substitution of the game as Talia Johnson will replace Lay, who picks up two very quick fouls. Mountain Lions with the ball underneath their own basket. Nillis to White, down low to Ferris. Ferris trying to go baseline, tried to split a couple of defenders but lost the ball. And so the Aggies are heading the other way. Long three-pointer off the front rim. White with the rebound. Mason White averaged 7.5 points and 5 rebounds per game last year. She had some really good games for the Mountain Lions as that ball is tipped out of bounds as they were trying to work it inside to Ferris. And the Mountain Lions' first substitution will come in the form of Gracie Hanneborg. Hanneborg, a sophomore out of North Platte, Nebraska. She had some really big showings last year as well, as she overall averaged a couple of rebounds and 6 points per game as that shot is off the mark. Allensworth from just inside the free throw line, no good, and coming in hard is Ferris with the rebound. Gets it up to Abela quickly. Sophie out, three-pointer, up, off the mark. Working hard down low, but it's going to go against number 24, Mason White. First for White, each team with two, as the Aggies make another substitution. Checking in is Chloe Heidebrecht. .62, 4 minutes into the game, and they're going to get another foul on the Mountain Lions. This one's going to go against Moore Allen. That's her second. So Lynn Plett has a decision to make, and he's going to bring in Breland Robinson to replace Moore Allen. Robinson out of Aurora, Colorado, just up the road in the Denver area. Deep lob in low, good hands, even better defense from the Mountain Lions. It's loose, but it goes right back to Wilson, who lays it up and in. And early on, Wilson has 5 points for the Aggies. Hanneborg, skip pass. Good drive, baseline, going glasses, Agar Ferris. Wilson again, open underneath and one for the Aggies. And Elena Wilson has been big early on for Cameron as she has 7 of their 10 points. She'll head back to the free throw line where she hit 1 of 2 earlier on. Aggies make a substitution. Checking in is Kiera Lovings. And Wilson will have a sub as well if she hits this free throw. Which she does. So she will take a seat again with 8 very early points out of 11. While Lakaya Leslie checks in for Cameron. (11-4) in favor of Cameron about halfway through the first quarter. Robinson, jumper from the free throw line, extended. Oh, no shot, as they're going to call an offensive foul on Mason White setting the screen. So for White, that's her second. So early foul trouble for both teams. UCCS will keep White in for now, but I imagine not for long as the Aggies bring the ball up over midcourt. Down low, White with the rebound. Robinson just inside the three-point line, so a long 2 for Breland Robinson. (11-6) in favor of Cameron. We're going to down low, good hands there. Trying to come away with it, Hanneborg. Talia Johnson with the nice move to get her defender off the floor. Long lead pass, Hanneborg, good hands, can't finish. Oh, rejected. They're going to call a foul, though. It looked like a clean block by Abela, but I think it was on the body, and they're going to call Hanneborg with the foul, her first. And that brings us to immediate timeout. Cameron University with a 13-6 lead here early on. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more Mountain Lion basketball. So Cameron out to a 13-6 lead behind a big start by Elena Wilson. Again, 3 of 4 points. 8 of 11 points, 3 of 4 from the field, a couple of free throws. As Wilson, who's currently sitting on the bench, but I imagine not for much longer, leads all scorers. Free throw is smooth off the hands of Katie King. Again, King averaged almost 11 points per game last year and 4 rebounds. Top returner for the Aggies. Second one is also good, buttery smooth. And the Mountain Lions will look to cut into this 9-point deficit. Jessica Nason checked in for the Mountain Lions, got it down low. Good move by Abela, can't quite finish. Good feed down low, and they're going to get an offensive foul push off on Lakeia Leslie. Her first, third team foul for the Aggies. So next foul by the Mountain Lions will result in free throws as they're at 5 team fouls. Hanneborg over to Abela. Gets a screen from Ferris. Pulls it back out. Hanneborg down low to Ferris this time. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Robinson tossed it out, but right to an Aggie, and Lovings is bringing it up the court. Johnson skip pass. Good move up and under. Heidebrecht knocks down the shot. Good take and finish off the glass. Abela has 4 points to lead the Mountain Lions. And they're going to get another offensive foul. This one on Talia Johnson as she was setting the screen. Bunch of substitutions. First for the Aggies will be Haley Horton. Carly Miller's back in the lineup, as is Corey Allensworth, while Alexa Dominguez checks in for UCCS. Hanneborg and Abela working the two-man game prettily. Shot miss. Nation with the offensive rebound, though, and she'll head to the free throw line. More substitutions. Inez Latapia making her first appearance for UCCS, replacing Abela, while Wilson is back in for the Aggies. Jessica Nation, one of 9 returners for UCCS this year, misses that free throw. Second one also off the mark. Wilson comes down with a rebound. And we're going to get a travel called. I think there was one earlier on, but they ended up calling it on Horton. So another turnover for the Aggies, who still have a 9-point lead with 1:40 to go here in quarter number 1. Hanneborg running the point, gets it over to Nation, gets around her defender, but then has her pocket picked by King. King hands it off, 3 ball is short. Good rebound there from Latapia. Hanneborg and Nation. Hanneborg spins away from the screen, goes glass. Gracie Hanneborg with a great move. One minute to go. See if the Mountain Lions can get a stop. And a couple more points before the end of the quarter. Allensworth tried to split a double team and maybe being a little too aggressive, but they're going to call a foul down low on UCCS. That's going to go on Robinson. So both teams in the double bonus. I think she was shooting regardless, so a couple of free throws is good, the first one. Second one is also good. 6 of 7 from the line here in the first quarter is Cameron, while the Mountain Lions 0 of 4. A big reason for this 9-point discrepancy as Nation, it's about 20 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mountain Lions working a little bit of a weave, and they're going to say that went off the hands of Hanneborg. So the Aggies now will be able to run this clock all the way down to 5 seconds if they so choose. It looks like they're going to do exactly that, or try to. Oh, pocket is picked. Nice steal there from Hanneborg, leading to 3-on-2 break. Gracie Glass, no good. Rebound is loose. Aggies come away with it. 12 seconds to go. It's a race down the court, and good defense, but they're going to call Dominguez with a reach. And Allensworth will go to the free throw line. First one is good for Allensworth. And the sophomore knocks down the second one as well. One final chance for UCCS, 7 seconds on the clock. Long lead pass is intercepted, going out of bounds were the Aggies. So 4.5 seconds left here in quarter number 1. The Mountain Lions will have the ball right in front of Cameron's bench. Jessica Nation will take it out for UCCS. Robinson has it touched. 2 seconds. Bree Lynn dribbles. Shot isn't going to count because I don't think. Oh, we've got 2 different calls here. One official called it good. The other one said the clock had come to an end, and it looks like the official. Now they're going to talk about it here real quick because we had one official who said the shot was good, and we had another one who said the timer had run out. So let's see what they ultimately decide. They may review it, and that's exactly what they're going to do. So the officials are going to take a look at that last play. While they do that, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the start of quarter number 2 as Mountain Lions hoping for a couple extra points. They currently trail by 11. Back inside the Gallogly Event Center, and they did wave off that last bucket at the end of the first quarter, so the officials score 21-10 in favor of Cameron. Looking through the stats, the big difference in that first quarter was free throws as Cameron goes 8 of 9, the Mountain Lions 0 of 4. Because Cameron only hit 1 extra shot compared to UCCS in that quarter, and they're going to get Robinson coming in hard from behind. That's going to be her second. So UCCS in some foul trouble as Allen Moore, White, and Robinson all with 2 fouls. Riley Ottman is going to make her Mountain Lion debut, a freshman out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Replaces Robinson, who, again, takes the seat with her 2 fouls. Good job by Hanneborg to put her hands up and come away with a steal. Gracie down the court, can't finish. Rebound Latapia, feed to Dominguez, who can't finish either. from the corner is good out of the hand of Corey Allensworth. A 3-ball from deep in the corner. Nation trying to respond, in and out. And they're going to call Latapia with a foul on that play. She was just kind of standing there, but they're going to say that she pushed the Aggie player down. That was King, I believe. Hagar Ferris checks in for UCCS. Oh, good defense there. Coming away with a block was Ferris. Aggies hold on to it. 3-ball, no good. Long board. King runs it down in the corner. Pump fake, got the defender off, and up and in is Allensworth. Allensworth, a sophomore, has 9 points. Nation tried to hand it off, and they're going to call Jessica with a charge. King, who has yet to take a minute out, hands it off, and then the great cut, individual play there. Kaylin Lay, the junior, with the layup. Her first 2 points of the game. Nation looking for some help, finds it Ottman. Ottman looking down low, good crossover, baseline, lost the ball, and it'll be a turnover on the Mountain Lions. 9th turnover of the game for UCCS as Abela will check back in, replacing Dominguez. Wilson with a 3, missed that one. Good hard take from Abela. She draws a foul. That's going to go on Allensworth, her first. Heidebrecht and Leslie back in for the Aggies. Resetting the shot clock, adding 5 seconds onto it for the Mountain Lions. Nation baseline wide open. They're going to get a reach there as Leslie stopped Nation, who had a wide open path to the basket. The second there on Leslie. And another one in the lane. King picks up that one. That's just her first. Nation free throw line extended. Jessica knocks it down. Great feed down low. Good pickup by the Aggies, and it's Heidebrecht who finishes it off. No good. Long rebound. Gracie Hanneborg working hard amongst 3 Aggies, but Cameron comes away with it. Tough move, lowered the shoulder. Yeah, offensive foul call. Good taking the charge by Agar Ferris. Leslie lowered her shoulder right into Ferris's chest, and Ferris did a great job to stand her ground. They're going to call a travel on Riley Ottman. And the freshman in her first go for the Mountain Lions, having a little bit of a rough start as she's had a couple of travel calls on her. Good feed down low, even better hands by Wilson, who got both defenders up, missed her shot, grabbed the rebound. 3 ball. Off the mark. Nation grabs the long board. Abela, the lead pass. Ottman pulls it back up. 3-pointer, step back, no good. King. Oh, and they're going to call Ferris with a travel as she tried to avoid Wilson, who stepped in front of her. Wilson turnaround is blocked by Nation. Wolf coming along. Ottman again pulls it back. Good pass to Hanneborg in the lane. Gracie back out to Nation for 3. No good. Good job by Hanneborg, good hands to force a turnover. Now Gracie has somebody in front of her, gets it up to Nation, jump stop, and Jessica Nation drops in 2. Wilson, another 3 from straight away, missed that one as well. The Mountain Lions with another rebound. Nation all by herself, and Jessica's got 2 easy back-to-back buckets. Cameron calls a timeout, and I believe that'll turn into the media timeout as we are under 5 minutes. That's exactly what it's going to do. So a full timeout here. We'll take a break. When we come back, Mountain Lions will look to chip away at this deficit. You're watching UCCS Women's Basketball. So Jessica Nation with a couple of buckets for UCCS. She has a team-high 6 points as the Mountain Lions put together a good minute worth of sequence. Let's see if they can continue that out of the media timeout. Allen and White are both back in for the Mountain Lions, as is Dominguez. Allen and White both had 2 fouls. Good feed down low, and Wilson the easy catch. Nice pass in from Talia Johnson, and Wilson is the first player in double figures as she's got 10. Moore Allen, excuse me, misses that shot as she hit the bottom of the rim. Aggies currently doubling up UCCS 32-16. Wow, running leaner is no good. Long rebound, still loose. Oh yeah, they're gonna get a foul called there on Miller as she undercut Moore Allen, who was going after that loose ball. So Carly Miller called with the foul. That's the 15th foul. Was a loose ball foul. So it will be 2 free throws for the Mountain Lions. As Moore Allen will head to the stripe. There we go, Moore Allen has her first points as a Mountain Lion. Second one is also good as she knocks down both free throws. First free throws made of the game for UCCS. Shot off. Dominguez has somebody up. She finds her. Abela, good hand, spin move. Good handoff to Mason White with the finish. Moore Allen came over for help, and they're eventually going to give the foul to Sophie Abela as that feed pass inside to Wilson has been hard for the Mountain Lions to defend. Second foul call on Abela, and Wilson will head back to the charity stripe. First free throw is no good. That one also no good. White couldn't corral the rebound. Wilson gets it right back. Spin move glass. Wilson, a game-high 12 points as Moore Allen pushes it down for UCCS behind the back. Over to White, Ottman, Abela. Good cut by Ottman, can't fit it. Mountain Lions have had some good opportunities close to the basket, just haven't been able to finish. Three ball, good. Miller with the triple. That's her second three of the game. Long two-pointer, Sophia Bela responds nicely. That pass is wild and goes out of bounds. So minute 21 to go. Cameron up by 15 at 37-22. Mountain Lions playing a lot better here the last 5 minutes or so, though. Dominguez, tried to thread the needle, couldn't do it. It's stolen by the Aggies. Good hustle, though, coming down is Nillis. Comes away with the steal. Abela will now push it up. Nillis, Abela. White calling for a screen, gives it to her. Abela cut, hands it off to Mason, can't finish. Mason will head to the free throw line, I believe. Oh, no, they're going to call foul on Jessica Nation. Her third. And that'll result in free throws for Cameron, as Maria Dirksen will make her UCCS debut, a freshman out of Melbourne, Australia. Lovings replacing Wilson for the Aggies. Miller makes one of two, and a rebound there for Dirksen, her first official stat for UCCS. Oh, Moore Allen all the way to the rim, and just cannot finish. Those shots have got to fall. So I know the Mountain Lions are down, but they can't feel too bad. They have missed some easy ones. This game should be a lot closer. That take, no good. Moore Allen going to push it one final time. Shot clock is off. 13 seconds left in the half. 7 seconds, 6. Moore Allen, the crossover, takes it in. And she's not going to get any free throws. She went down hard and is holding her right elbow. And the trainer for the Mountain Lions instantly out onto the court. 2.6 seconds to go. The officials will send everybody over to their benches as head coach Lynn Plett will go out and check on his sophomore guard. So we take a look at that last play. Moore Allen into the lane. And again, I'm not sure how they don't call a block on that on the Aggies. Moore Allen gets up, flexing her right wrist. Obviously landed a little awkwardly. Hopefully she's okay, as the Mountain Lions will have the ball with 2.5 seconds to go. Ottman, Dominguez, Nillis inside the lob. Great play there between Abela and Ferris to end the half, and the Mountain Lions get something pretty right there as the clock expires. But it's Cameron University here in the first half. They have a 38-24 lead. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll break down the first half, and we'll see if the Mountain Lions can erase this 14-point deficit in quarter number 3. You're watching Mountain Lion basketball.
I wanted more than a degree.
So with innovative courses and affordable tuition,
UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
It only takes one. Imagine bridging the gap that keeps students from achieving their dreams. Imagine making the difference in the life of just one student, fueling his or her success and that of an entire community. It only takes one person. At UCCS, our students come from working families. They work multiple jobs. They're the first in their families. They overcome obstacles, and they want an education that will fuel their success and help them shape the world. It only takes one person willing to start a movement. UCCS students will change our collective future, but they need our help. Many fall through the cracks each year. Their focus on schoolwork suffers from financial pressures. Together, we can fuel their success through a campaign that is essential to our community, our region, and all of Colorado. One gift can fuel success. With your help, our students will step into the classroom with a breadth of opportunity at their fingertips. Experiential learning, faculty who care, growing facilities to accommodate a changing workforce, and research that can change the world. But it starts with one.
One less sacrifice made.
One less night shift.
One less year to graduation.
One more chance to focus on what's important.
One more life-changing expert to learn from.
One more amazing professional ready to join my team.
One more reason to stay and work in the Pikes Peak region.
One more graduate of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs.
Remarkable outcomes are possible when you invest even in one person, one student, one future. You can start the movement. You can be the agent of change, shattering expectations for families, communities, companies, cities, states, generations. Collectively, each one of us can change the trajectory of the future. Your one gift, joined with others, will make a difference that lasts generations. That's when the power of one becomes the power of many. That's the power of UCCS. You can be the power of one.
The mountain lion can travel up to 370 miles. Located primarily in North America, these majestic creatures can traverse a large variety of terrain. There are, of course, some natural barriers. UCCS. Find your inner mountain lion.
I really remember that because I was really excited and I was really scared, and it was really hard, saying goodbye to my family, and I think that was really scary for me, never leaving the state, being first generation and stuff. I didn't really know what to expect from my college experience.
The first thing that comes to mind when I think about what surprised me about living on campus is how open everyone was in the first couple of weeks to get to know other people. Me and a couple other people I had met started playing volleyball in just an open field, and then within 20 minutes there were about 30 people in the circle all just hitting a volleyball around, and it's something that just showed me how open people were to meeting new people.
I had never had the opportunity, to ever share a room growing up and stuff, and so it just so happened that me and my roommate got along very, very well, and as well as our other suite mates.
So I'm a resident assistant in Summit Village, and that is essentially a student upperclassman who lives on the floor with the new year freshmen, sometimes upperclassmen, who kind of just guide them through their first year on campus. There are tons of different rooming options here on campus. The first one that we see most commonly is known as Summit Village, and we have privates in a suite, we have private bedrooms, private bathrooms, we have a double in a suite, we have triples in a suite, so there's tons of different options. Definitely when you are coming into college, there's so many different personality types, and so it's really important to find an area within housing that is best for you. So I personally really love having a private bedroom, private bathroom, but then I have some friends who really enjoy being able to have a more social aspect, and so they have a double bedroom with a living room. Different floors have different themes. Let's say you really are enjoying leadership. Well, we have a leadership floor. Let's say you're a criminal justice major or a nursing major. We also have floors for that. Education, once again, my favorite floor because I'm an education major. There's even non-education based ones such as Colorado Living, and they do a lot of things filtered around the community, like going out to garden with the gods and just getting an experience about what does it mean to live in Colorado Springs.
For me, when I'm not in class or not studying in the library, I'm usually hanging out with friends in their rooms, watching TV, playing video games, different stuff like that, or we're going off campus, either hiking in the bluffs behind the school or exploring Colorado Springs.
We have 2 dining halls that we're available to us to eat at, and when we go there, they have so many different varieties of food, and you really can just taper it to your diet. So I have residents who are vegan, and they have no trouble finding food on campus. I have people with gluten allergies or who are lactose intolerant, and they have the availability to go to the dining hall and eat whatever they want because they are accommodated there. But then there's people like me who literally want cookies every single meal and can get them, along with french fries and pizza and pasta. So there's just always different options every time of the day.
In the dining halls, there's different sections that are in each of them, both at the lodge and over at the Roaring Fork. And no matter what you're feeling, depending on any time of day, there's going to be options there.
I think a lot of people think on-campus living, is supposed to be super studious, super, serious, but I think it can be a lot of fun when you make it that way.
I've met some of my closest friends from just living on the same floor.
The one thing about living on campus is that chances of you getting involved in something tend to be spontaneous. They're not always structured. So you meet people that you normally wouldn't talk to or you normally wouldn't have classes with, and you'll have that opportunity just to study together, go out to eat together. So it's just kind of limitless.
I wanted more than a degree. So with innovative courses and affordable tuition, UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
Just under 3 minutes to go here at halftime as Cameron University holds on to a 38-24 lead over UCCS. So we take a look at some of the first half highlights through the first 20 minutes of the game. The Mountain Lions got some decent showings. There, Gar Ferris with a bucket. Meanwhile, down low, that's Elena Wilson, who had a game-high 12 for Cameron. Robinson with a 3-ball for the Mountain Lions. King got rejected there. She actually ended up going to the free throw line. And then Robinson again with a jumper in the corner. Cameron with a triple. They hit 3 3-pointers in the first half. Then good defense from the Mountain Lions. But down low in the paint, Cameron owned the paint truly early on. As the team stats for UCCS, they went 11 of 28 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, while Cameron went 13 of 32. They did hit 3 3-pointers. They also had 7 more made free throws in the first half, as there is the last play of the half as Abela and Ferris combined for 2 points. The final 2 of the first 20 minutes, as the Mountain Lions will have to cut into a 14-point deficit if they hope to pull off a victory here in the first game of the year. Take a look at the individual leaders. First for the visiting Aggies, as we mentioned, Wilson with a game-high 12. Allensworth has 9, while Miller has 7. Both Wilson and Allensworth also have a game-high 6 rebounds. Meanwhile, for the Mountain Lions, Jessica Nation with 6 points. Sophia Bela also with 6. Agar Ferris has 4, while White, Moore Allen, Robinson, and Hannaborg each with 2. Ferris leads the team with 5 rebounds. Abela has 5 assists. That currently is the game-high number. Hannaborg playing some great defense. She has 3 steals for UCCS, while both Nation and Nillis have a block. Foul trouble. Mason White's gonna have to be careful. She is the only Mountain Lion with 3, while Abela, Moore, Allen, and Robinson all have 2. On the other side, it's Leslie who's got 3 fouls for the Aggies, while Lay has 2. No one else in any sort of foul trouble. So as we get things started, it'll be same 5 for the Mountain Lions. Nillis, Moore, Allen, White, Abela, and Ferris. While the Aggies will counter with their same 5 as well: Lay, King, Wilson, Allensworth, and Miller. So Mountain Lions going from right to left on your screen here for the final 20 minutes. Good ball movement from the Mountain Lions. Great hands to catch down low, just can't finish. Into the corner, shot no good, and then over the back is going to be called on Allensworth. That's a second for Allensworth, first team foul. Ferris into the lane, looking for some help, finds it, 3-ball, no good. Wilson again down low, and she'll head back to the free throw line as Ferris got off her feet. Wilson misses the first free throw. Long rebound there by Moore Allen. She's going to push it 2-on-2. She pulls it back out and reset the offense. Bayless skip past Moore Allen into the lane. Runner is good. High off the box. Moore Allen finishes in the lane. Long three ball from Wilson as she's showing off her full gamut of shots, and she's got 15. Good take and an even better finish from Ferris. Working hard in low was Abela. She's going to pick up the foul on Allensworth, and for her, that is her third. Kick it back out into the corner. Three ball. Nillis is good. From the corner, Mountain Lions, that is their first three of the game. Good defense from UCCS as they look to cut the deficit to single digits for the first time in a very long time. Into the corner, Moore Allen with another triple, no good. Trying to run it down, pokes it away. Good effort from Moore Allen, but she did kind of stop and watch her shot instead of following it in. Might have been able to come away with an offensive rebound, but then good hustle to poke it away and allow the rest of her teammates to get back on defense. Dominguez just checked in for UCCS. Easy jumper in the lane there from Heidebrecht. Gracie Hannaborg replacing Moore Allen. Abela, good spin move high off the glass. And the deficit again back down to 10. Let's see if the Mountain Lions can get a stop. Three ball, in and out. UCCS with a good opportunity. Work it up into the corner. Nillis, great feed, Hannibal, the cut and the layup, and the Mountain Lions are down just 8. They were down 16 at one point. Done a great job to get back into this one. Oh, then a crowd quieting three-pointer out of the hands of Horton. The lead's back up to 11. Hannibal went all the way to the rim, and Gracie starting to heat up here. She's made her last 2 buckets. A Baylor with a great defense. And that'll bring us to the media timeout. Mountain Lions have gotten into single digits. We'll see if they can bring it down any more when we come back. You're watching UCCS Women's Basketball.
My name is Al Wilson. I'm the main stage event coordinator for the Office of Student Activities, which is the department that brought you Roar Days. OSA handles everything from X to Z when it comes to the planning of Roar Days. We do the budgeting, the event coordinating, the execution, as well as partnering with other departments to really bring a successful week of events to campus. The whole point of Roar Days is to bring a week of events that kind of bring students together on campus when they're not in class. The weather's starting to warm up, and we really want to try to reach as many students as possible. We do different events that hit different demographics. The driving kind of focused towards commuters, or the black light might be towards residential students. And we just try to reach all the students and bring them together. It's been incredible to go to school here the past few years and really get to be part of that community and see whether it's athletic events or a homecoming dance. Students always come out and they're always excited to be there. And it's a really great experience.
The ball underneath their own basket, trying to get it in. Long pass out of bounds, so a turnover. Actually, that was a full court press, excuse me. UCCS was on defense. Great job by them, and they'll get the ball now. Hannibal pushes it up quickly. Ottman, good spin move, then a great feed. They're going to call her for a double dribble. Cameron up by 9. Good turnover, good steal by Dominguez. Mountain Lions are going to try and push it. Hannibal. Good feed down low. White back to Gracie. Gracie baseline. Ottman in the corner. I don't know how they're going to call her for that. That's like the 3rd travel they've called, and Ottman clearly frustrated because she's making some really nice moves. And I think the officials are seeing ghost steps. Talia DiPetrio checked in for the first time, number 11 for UCCS. Off the screen is Miller. Dominguez a floater, no good. Grabs down her own rebound. Nice hustle from Alexa. Down low, one bounce. White finishes. King behind the back, working on Dominguez. Pulls it back out, looking for a screen. Doesn't take it, passes it out. 3 ball off the mark. Abela with the rebound. She's going to push it hard. Sophie into the lane. And it'll stay with the Mountain Lions. Jessica Nation checking in for UCCS, while Kiara Lovings checks in for Cameron. Resetting the shot clock, moved it up to 23 seconds. UCCS. Abela, turnaround Jay, no good. Rebound to Cameron. Passes off the mark. White comes away with a steal. 2-on-1 break for the Mountain Line. DePetrio doesn't finish. White with the rebound. And the putback. And one. Mason White. Moore Allen's back in for the Mountain Lions, while Lay checks back in for the Aggies. UCCS within 7. As the third quarter, UCCS has outscored Cameron 17-10 as that free throw is off the mark. Great job by Hanneborg to get in and take the charge. That foul is going to go on Lakaya Leslie, as Gracie Hanneborg did a great job to stand her ground, and that is the 4th foul on Leslie, and she will take a seat as Wilson checks back in. White, oh, can't get it to fall. Three ball, no good. Nation with a good box out and rebound. Jessica looking to push it. Does, into the lane, in between a bunch of Aggie defenders. And they're gonna say it went off Nation's knee, and it'll go right back to Cameron. There's another steal by Hanneborg. She's going to push it 3-on-2 for the Mountain Lions. Got it over DePetrio, who unfortunately loses it. Mountain Lions have come away with some extra opportunities, but haven't been able to capitalize. Jumper no good. Nation with another rebound. Down low to White. Mason White finishes again down low. Mason White now with 8 points for UCCS. Long lead pass. Wilson all by herself. Missed the shot. UCCS can take the last shot if they so choose. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go. And Hanneborg will keep it out up top. Nation hands it off to Moore Allen. Long two off the mark, long rebound. And that'll do it. Cameron will put it up way short, but UCCS does a great job in quarter number 3 as they outscore Cameron 19-10 and cut the deficit down to just 5. We'll see if UCCS can make up the rest when we come back. You're watching Mountain Lion Women's Basketball.
My name is Al Wilson. I'm the main stage event coordinator for the Office of Student Activities, which is the department that brought you Aurora Days. OSA handles everything from X to Z when it comes to the planning of Aurora Days. We do the budgeting, the event coordinating, the execution, as well as partnering with other departments to really bring a successful week of events to campus. The whole point of Aurora Days is to bring a week of events that kind of bring students together on campus when they're not in class. The weather's starting to warm up, and we really want to try to reach as many students as possible. We do different events that hit different demographics. The driving kind of focused towards commuters, the black light might be towards residential students. And we just try to reach all the students and bring them together. It's been incredible to go to school here the past few years and really get to be part of that community and see whether it's athletic events or a homecoming dance. Students always come out and they're always excited to be there. And it's a really great experience.
Action is starting here in the fourth quarter, and the Mountain Lions come away with a steal. Mason White's going to push it. Hanneborg tried to get it to Moore Allen, but was picked off. Good behind the back dribble by Lay to King. 3-ball off the mark. Nation with another rebound, and they're going to get a foul call down low, I believe, on Wilson, and that's exactly who it is. For Wilson, that's just her first. She's played a very solid game, 13 points. As Nillis checks back in for UCCS. White with the good hands to come away with it. DePatria, feed, Moore Allen, kept her pivot. Nillis tried to get it down to White, but it went off of an Aggie foot. Nice play there by Cameron, results in an easy 2 for Carly Miller. Long 3-ball is good. DePatrio knocks out her first shot, and it brings UCCS to within 4. King wide open, finishes down low. They had lost Katie King. For King, that's actually her first made bucket of the entire game. Nation, 3-ball, missed it. Long rebound, nicely done by Nillis. Moore Allen. Great feed down low, Moore Allen to Mason White. Great take and finish there by Elena Wilson, keeping the deficit at 6. Long pass by the Mountain Lions. Little too anxious, I think, there. White comes all the way back, the bucket and the foul. Allensworth is going to get the points, and the foul is going to go on Nillis. as Robinson and Abela check back in. So UCCS had the deficit down to 4. It's now back out to 8, pending the free throw by Corey Allensworth, which is good. That's 12 points now for Allensworth. Abela, no good. White working hard down low, it comes loose. Mason still working individually down low. They're gonna get a foul called on Cameron as Mason White. Great individual effort. That one's gonna go against Heidebrecht. Skip pass, Nation, got around Wilson, Jessica, easy finish. For Nation, that's 8 points for her now. Mountain Lions need a stop. Moore Allen, great defense, block and the turnover. UCCS with a runner ahead, Mason White finishes. UCCS is within 5. And a timeout called by Cameron Aggies. And it'll be a full timeout. We're going to do the same when we come back. Mountain Lions down just 5. So UCCS down by 5, 6:29 to go. Cameron basketball. A reminder of the men's game between these two schools coming up right after this, about half an hour or so after the conclusion of this one. This is Robinson with the switch. King, picked up again by Robinson. Good defense from her. Lay into the lane, floater, no good, own rebound. Down to Wilson, who loses it out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Aggies. Good defense from Nation. Air ball, Wilson, though, the offensive rebound, and she'll head to the free throw line. That one's going to go on Sophia Bela, her third. Cameron's Leslie is the only player with 4 fouls. White and Abela each have 3 for UCCS. Free throw is good. One of the officials talking to Cameron, head coach Jeff Mahoney. Miller. Kaylin Lay has to check out for Cameron. She had some blood on her elbow. She tried to go back on the court, but that would have given Cameron 6, so Lay is back on the bench. Second free throw is also good. Cameron players a little eager to get into the contest, just running out onto the court. The official's not allowing them to do that. So both free throws, Cameron up by 7. And we're going to get a foul away from the ball. It's going to go against Wilson. Just her second. And now Lay checks back in with a wrap around her right elbow. Moore Allen down low, isn't going to finish. White working hard for the rebound, but King comes away with it. King for 3, no good. White has a wolf, no one called her off, so Robinson comes away with the free ball. Down low to Mason. Abela to Nation. Jessica. Mountain Lions have probably missed 10 shots within 5 feet of the basket. As down for Cameron is Carly Miller, kind of holding her left calf. Wonder if she just got a cramp. Kind of what it looks like. So they'll work on Miller. So we take a look at some of the team stats. First for the visiting Aggies. Shooting 39% from the field, 21 of 54. They do have 5 3-pointers and are 12 of 18 from the line. They also have 9 steals. Meanwhile, for the Mountain Lions, shooting 45%. Just 2 of 10, however, from beyond the arc and 2 of 7 from the line. They have 8 steals. 4 of them belong to Gracie Hanneborg. Foul trouble, as I mentioned, Leslie for Cameron, the only player with 4. Allensworth has 3 for the Aggies, while White and Abela still the only Mountain Lions with 3 fouls. So no one else really has anything to worry about over the 5 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in quarter number 4. So Carly Miller is being helped off the court. Looks like she's got a smile on her face though, so probably more of a cramp that they're just gonna try and work out over on the sideline. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Elevation here will get to you. At over 6,000 feet here in the Gallogly Event Center on the campus of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. Aggies with the ball, 7-point advantage. Moore Allen pokes it away, loose ball over half court. Aggies pick it back up though, but it's killed about 14 seconds off the shot clock. King Lay. Nation on D. Lay. Shot is good. Cameron's come up with some big shots here of late when the Mountain Lions look like they're about to cut into it even more. The Aggies have been able to respond every single time. Robinson with a three. Good. Let's see if UCCS can get a stop. Robinson picks up a foul, her third. And that brings us to the media timeout. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Mountain Lions will look to cut into this 6-point deficit. .410 to go in quarter number 4. The Aggies with the ball underneath the Mountain Lion basket. 20 on the shot. Oh, great jump there by Sophia Bela. Finishing on the other end. Wide open layup, and Sophia Bela missed it. Three ball, no good. Mason White tracks it down in the corner. Maya Moore-Allen, the floater, hit 3 parts of the rim. And they're going to say it goes back to Cameron. Mason White was the only Mountain Lion down there. There were 3 Aggies, and they're going to say Mason somehow tipped the ball out of bounds. And they're going to get an offensive foul called on Kaylin Lay. For Lay, that's her third. Say she hit a little bit of a moving screen. I think they call it charge technically, but offensive regardless. Robinson, who just hit a 3, gets into the lane, has it poked away. And they're going to say that went off on Bree Lynn, but that definitely got tipped by an Aggie and out of bounds. UCCS is going to take a 30-second timeout. Be great if we could see a replay, because I don't think Bree Lynn touched that after it was touched by the Aggie player. But they're going to say it stays with Cameron. So the Mountain Lions have a couple of possessions here where they've been able to stop the Cameron offense, but haven't been able to take advantage on their offensive end. Take a look there at UCCS head coach Lynn Plett in his 7th season as the bench boss here for the Mountain Lions. Full court press from UCCS. Good hands from Moore-Allen. She comes away with a steal. 2 too much on that pass down low to Mason White. Great finish there from Allensworth. She's got 14. Abela, kick out. Nation. Tried to get it back to Sophie. Does. Robinson missed the three. Offensive rebound. White. Shot no good. And Wilson will go back to the free throw line. This could be a foul on Mason White. That's her fourth. Ferris and Hanneborg check back in, replacing Abela and Moore Allen. Wilson, who's got a game-high 19 points, back at the free throw line. She's just 4 of 9 from the charity stripe, however. She misses the first. That one also off. So 2 missed free throws. Mountain Lions with an opportunity. Pushing it up is Robinson. Looking for White down low. Can't get it to her. Good defense and a turnover. King comes away with it. Gets it to leg. 1:40 to go here in the game. Aggies up by 8. And Robinson's going to pick up her 4th foul. So both Robinson and White with 4 fouls for UCCS, as the Aggies will be in the bonus the rest of the way. King's free throw is good. Second one puts the advantage back out to double digits. Robinson will be replaced by Ottman. .130, Mountain Lions are going to have to push it. Down by 10. Ottman hands it off to Nation. Nation to Ferris. And they're going to get a hand check on Johnson. So UCCS will also have free throws the rest of the way as both teams over the 5 foul limit. Agar Faris, last year a 42% free throw shooter. Her first free throws of this season coming up. First one is good. Good clean follow through there from Ferris on that first one as it barely touched the rim. Second one to bring it down to 8. Off the mark. White Notman with full court press. Hanneborg tips that away, comes away with another steal, her 5th of the game, and then finishes at the rim. And the Mountain Lions instantly call a timeout as they've got it back down to 7. 30-second timeout called by UCCS. Gracie Hanneborg, that was her 5th steal, and she's also now got 8 points. A real spark off the bench has been Hanneborg. Really should be no surprise. as she ended up playing some really big minutes last season for the Mountain Lions as they went on that big winning streak that crawled them from 12th place in the RMAC up to 8th over the last couple of weeks and snuck them into the RMAC tournament. Unfortunately, they had the enviable tax of taking on the #1 seed Colorado Mesa in the tourney, which they lost in Grand Junction. But Hannah Borg, who signed on at UCCS to play both soccer and basketball, has now sticking to just basketball. Speaking of soccer, the Mountain Lion women won their first round NCAA tournament game 3-1 earlier today. They'll be back in action as the steal by Ottman, hands it in the lane. Ottman then loses the ball, and we're going to get a foul called on they're going down to the other side, so it'll be free throws for the Aggies. And they're going to call a foul on Jessica Nation. Going back to the women's soccer score, the Mountain Lions were the 6th seed in the South Central region and came away with a 3-1 victory. They will be back in action on Sunday when they will take on the #2 seed Colorado School of Mines up in Golden. So the Mountain Lion women's soccer team continuing their recent run of success. As that one falls as well. That feed down low is picked up. Under a minute to go, 9-point lead. And the Aggies, it would appear, have this one in the bag. And that's going to be the 5th foul there called on Mason White. So she'll have to come out of the game. Inez Latapia will replace her. Mason's night comes to an end with a team-high 12 points. She also has 7 rebounds and a couple of steals. So solid first game for Mason as the free throw is off the mark by Leslie. Second shot is also off the mark, but then she gets her own rebound. .30 seconds to go. Cameron's going to kill the shot clock. 2-1. Throws it up last second, no good. Shot clock violation. $20 seconds now. Ottman brings it up into the lane, lost her footing, lost the ball, and they're going to get a foul called down low. Ottman will shoot free throws. It'll go against King, her 3rd personal. UCCS is going to need a Reggie Miller-esque effort here over the final 15 seconds. It'll start here at the free throw line. Ottman missed. Second one falls. Robinson comes in for Ferris. Latapia at 5'11" will guard the inbounds pass, see if she can get her hands on it, maybe come away with a steal. Does not. Cameron does a good job to break the press. Wilson gets it over midcourt, and that'll do it. 7 seconds to go, and the Aggies will just run out the rest of the clock. And Cameron is going to come away with a 67-59 victory here in both teams' first game of the year. Mount Lions will be back in action tomorrow right here in the Gallogly Event Center. They will welcome in Midwestern State. As we take a look at some of the highlights throughout the course of the game. Run down the final team stats for visiting Cameron. Wilson with a game-high 19 points. Allensworth chipped in 14, while Miller had 11 for the Aggies, who also came away with 11 steals. Meanwhile, for the Mountain Lions, it was Mason White who had 12 points to pace the home team. Gracie Hannaborg, Jessica Nation, and Sophia Bela all had 8 points, while Agar Ferris had 7. She also had a team-high 8 rebounds for UCCS. White had 7 boards to go along with her 12 points. Mountain Lions played really, really well in the third and were able to cut down their deficit from double figures to just 4 at one point. Unfortunately, they ran out of gas down the stretch as Cameron gets the victory to open up the year. They will head off down the road and they will take on Adams State tomorrow. Well, as I mentioned, the Mountain Lions will welcome in Midwestern State, another Lone State Conference opponent, tomorrow evening. That game starts at 5 o'clock. So the ladies dropped their first contest of the year. The men just about ready to start their warm-up. Their tip will happen in about 25 minutes, so we're going to take a break. We'll be back after the national anthem as the UCCS men will look to even this evening's series with Cameron. For everyone at UCCS, thanks for tuning in. I'm Jason Carter. We'll talk to you again in about 20 minutes, everyone.